Hey, praise the Lord, everybody. It's another beautiful day, even though it's cloudy outside, because it is the day that the Lord has made. So we will rejoice and be glad therein. But today I want to talk about when you're feeling low. We're not always going to be in a state of happiness and sunshine and lollipops and everything's going to be gray and the rainbows coming out. And, it's not always that. The reality is we have good days and we have bad days. We have seasons that are very prosperous for us, and we have seasons that we just feel like, how much longer am I going to be in this season? And as you can see, I'm at work right now as I'm recording this video, and one of the things that we focus on a lot is that mental health side of things. Within my line of work, we do a lot of traveling. We're away from home a lot, and a lot of us are away from our friends, our family, our loved ones. And it can really mess with you mentally, it can mess with you internally. And within my industry alone, there's a lot of suicide that occurs because of that. So what we want to focus on is, like, what do we do when we get into these times where we just feel low? It can be because of the current situation that we're in. It could be because of a relationship that we are in or just got out of. It could be because of family issues. There's all sorts of different reasons on why we could be feeling low. And if we read 1 Samuel chapter 30 verse 6, we read about King David, and they had just came back from trying to be in a battle that they weren't permitted to go and enter into, and the village had been invaded, and they took all the men's, their wives, their children, and everybody there was very distressed. They were sad, they were feeling all emotional, and they spoke of stoning David because the wives and the children had been taken. And David was greatly distressed because people talked about killing him. But the lesson that we learn here is that he encouraged himself in the Lord. This is something, a great tool that we all have. When we're feeling low, when we're feeling down, when we're feeling out, when we feel like we've ran out of options, we can always turn to Jesus. When we feel like we don't have any other options, he's always there. He is always an option that is available to us. Whether we choose to turn to him first or whether we choose to turn to him last, it's totally up to you on how you deal with the situations that you deal with. But it is always an option, because we can always encourage ourselves in God. We don't have to always feel down and out, or at least not for long. It's going to happen. Obviously, it's going to happen because things in life happen, and we are emotional beings. We're going to deal with our emotions. We're going to have them. We can't escape them. So when we do feel down and out, and we recognize that, man, I'm in a state of lowliness, I'm in a state of depression, I'm in a state of just being down, just low and down, I encourage you to turn to Jesus and encourage yourself in Jesus, because that's going to be the way that you get out of it without the negative impacts that come from turning to the world and the vices of the world. Give them a try and watch how things start to turn around. Even if the situation doesn't turn around, watch how your mindset turns around and your outlook. Till next time, I love each and every single one of y'all. Be blessed.